I don't smell it.
You don't smell it?
Are we on?
Yes. Okay. My dog farted, so I don't. Yeah, you know what you did.
Shame her.
Shameful.
Shame.
Shameful. Anyway, welcome to It's Not Over, a show where we celebrate women and men to kind of overcoming something or learning from something or second half of life something. And we love to talk about here how share our stories and have someone learn from us. So thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I'm going to read from here, which I
Okay.
don't usually do because I don't want to forget it.
Sounds good.
Welcome to It's Not Over. I'm here today with someone I truly adore. You make me cry. My friend Shari Coltune. What I love about Shari is her warmth, her humor, and how she just makes people feel comfortable. She has walked through a personal challenge that touched every part of her identity, and today she's here to share what she learned along the way. So thank you. I know you were a little bit hesitant about coming.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. So I first want to say I love the name of this podcast.
Thank you.
It's Not Over.
Thank you.
Because how many times do we go through something, we get hit with something, you know, me, it's my alopecia, but people go through divorce, empty nesting, losing a job, something impactful. And you think, oh my God, a divorce, whatever. You think, my God, my life is over. What am I going to do? What's going to be of my life? And it's not over. Life's not over because you have something major impacting your life.
It's a start.
It is.
It is a start. Mm-hmm. Sometimes seasons end and new seasons begin. And thank you. And it is so, that's what we're doing as, you know, coaches, and what we do with people is opening people's eyes to like what's next, right, and to take what you learn. And sometimes things ending isn't bad.
It's not bad.
Sometimes things ending are not bad.
Sometimes it's an opening.
Sometimes it's an opening.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming. I think you're amazing. I'm so glad you're here. You look so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
No dangly jewelry.
No.
Okay. So before we get into your journey, let's start with you.
Okay.
For people meeting you, are my boobs in?
They're beautiful.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. Before getting into your journey, let's start with you. For people meeting you for the first time, how would you describe yourself?
Fun.
Yes, you are fucking fun.
Fun. Funny if I don't say so myself. It's a really interesting question. How would I describe myself?
It's a good one.
Yeah, it really is. So I really sat with it, and I think real, humbling is. I just put it out there.
You say it like it is.
Yes.
Were you always like that?
For the most part.
Okay. All right.
No filter, but when I use no filter, it's really to my goal is to really just kind of help.
Right. A zhuzh.
Yes.
Yeah. No fluff.
Right.
No fluff.
Why
right.
Fluff?
People get lost in fluff.
Yeah.
People get lost in. I had one of the guests on before you that she had a very bad relationship, and all of her friends told her after, Shari, we didn't like him. We saw the signs. So sometimes if people just speak up, but not necessarily about that, but what's in your heart to come out of your mouth, if it's real, it's such a gift to share.
Yeah. So that's how I would describe myself.
Yeah. Have you hurt people's feelings?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. My best friend used to say, ouch. Ouch.
Yes.
But in a good way, because she knew I was really saying it.
You're always trying to life coach me. I get it. Yes. I know what you're up to.
Right.
Yes. But it is. And sometimes the truth does hurt, and sometimes opinions do count. And
it's also how you say it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to say you look ugly.
Right.
In that dress.
Right.
I might say,
could do better.
It doesn't really work for you.
Right.
Other people might be like, yes, no, that looks great.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's not me.
Right.
That's not me.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a good one too.
Yeah. All of the questions were great.
Thank you.
Yes.
What brings you joy in your everyday life? Every day, not on vacation.
Yeah. So my grandchildren, of course, first and foremost.
She's a grandmother.
I love it.
Yes.
They own me. They lovingly own my heart. So that I have to see them every day. video, FaceTime, whatever. But that brings me joy. Music brings me joy. Little things bring me joy. Petting my dog, sitting in silence just to give my body a breath,
Yeah.
to just calm the nervous system. I like that. A good book. So small things, big things,
Small
concerts,
things, big things.
music.
You love music.
Yeah, yes, I do.
And I know, Sherie, you're really into I know you love crystals and
Yes.
love the healing power and sitting and giving yourself time and meditating. How did that come to you?
I always loved healing stones ever since I was little. So it's always been a part of my beingness. I don't know how it really started because I just
It was always there.
It's just, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just always there. But I love the presence of it. When you look at a crystal and you see its beauty, you can feel sometimes the sensation and energy, because really we're about energy.
Yes.
We are energy.
We are 100% energy.
Yeah.
Do you feel other people's energy? Because I know you have a little thing.
Yes.
We experienced it, I think, last time we were together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely.
You got a thing.
I got a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I use it for only good.
Yeah.
And when I'm coaching a client, many times I get a message for them. Not a full, reading, but I could get a reading. One of my gifts is that I can really tune into people's emotions.
Yeah.
That
is a gift.
Their emotional state.
Mm-hmm.
And I really believe I was put here to help people be human, be in their humanness, not the oming.
Right. The real.
Not the, fake positivity. And I say the word fake positivity, not so much as a negative, but it's not, it doesn't give you the balance of just really knowing who you are.
Or feeling who you are.
You're feeling who you are.
Very much
right? Because
feeling
your
who you are.
body knows.
Yes.
So if you connect within, you're going to have a lot more balance.
Yes.
And confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that will be your real happiness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Going back to that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I see what brings you joy. I can't believe you're a grandmother. So this is a good one. How would your closest friends describe you? You're pretty transparent.
I would have to. Yeah, I should have asked my friends that this question, but I think loyal.
Yeah.
I know you would want me on your side, and you wouldn't want me not on your side.
Okay, but it's like Elena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sitting over there.
Yeah.
Do not want to mess with her.
But it's so true. Like, I'm definitely loyal. You want me on your side, and I'm fun, and I could just, I could be real with you, and I can hold your emotions.
Yeah. You're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Thank you.
We mirror each other.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna get to it.
Okay.
I know you wanted to come and share something. Thank you.
Yes.
So let's go back to the beginning.
Sure.
Tell me when you kind of noticed that something was maybe different than someone next to you, or your girlfriends, or just different in general.
I have alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
I wear wigs.
Mm-hmm.
It was the hardest. And I've had many hard times. Who doesn't?
Right.
I've had many hard times, and this one really took me out.
Yeah.
I started noticing a big difference. I have a big widow's peak, like a hairline, and I started noticing it was not.
You noticed.
I noticed.
Okay. All right. So it was not one day to the next. It was
gradual.
And how old were you, Sherie?
I was in my 20s when I first was diagnosed, but I had so much hair that, and what I thought alopecia was you lose all your hair.
Right.
And I didn't. I just lost my hair.
Right.
But it grew back.
Right.
And then it fell out again in my late 20s, and it didn't grow back to where it was, but I still have always had hair things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the last, hormones and, trauma. It took the hair. But I started noticing in pictures, going out with friends, I'm like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And then looking in the mirror, and then I was desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure coming to terms with that.
That was a process.
Right?
Quite
Because
the
a lot of
journey.
people define their beauty in this. So how amazing that you see yourself and know yourself as someone that.
But now,
yes,
now.
I want to talk about that because
Yes.
there's going to be a lot of questions. The journey from when you were 20 and noticing yourself in pictures to understanding maybe you needed to supplement with something, and today you're here talking about it. Like, holy shit!
I mean, a year ago, I wouldn't even leave the house without a wig. 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't even leave the house. 3 years ago, maybe it was more like 3 years ago. I forgot now, but the process of my acts of desperation, money spent, trying to fix it, hide it, recognizing that I'm in denial. And then there was a point that I couldn't be in denial anymore. I couldn't wear the extensions because you can see it.
Right.
And plus my hair was coming out.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of crazy things to try to.
And I'm like you're saying, it was probably expensive and wasn't so. What is someone's? Because options, like when someone sees or notices that something like that has happened, and I know you said it's hormones as you get a little bit older. Is there any advice for what somebody can do? Yes.
The only advice I have is there's a lot of support out there in the internet world. And you would have to really see what's right for you.
Right.
And really sit with it, because some of the things that I have done as an act of desperation, it was so counterproductive. It made things worse.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So talk about depression, talk about anxiety. I hid. I was upset. I did the hair restoration. I mean, right before my daughter's wedding. Like, and I think about it now and I'm like, oh my God, my poor me. Like, oh my God, so I give myself that hug. Instead of beating yourself up, you give yourself this self-compassion, because at the end of the day, for me, it was, I understood you have to give yourself grace.
Yes.
In all ways, but also grace to grieve. And I had to grieve my hair loss, and I had to grieve the self-anger, the self-loathing that I had as a result, pitying, a lot of self-pitying.
Yeah, I was going to ask that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like a why me?
Yes, definitely a why me, but also, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm just going to hide. Everyone, people will make fun of me. It's interesting when you start to recognize thoughts that you have that just really come out of nowhere.
Right.
And then when you stop and you ask yourself, not when you're in it, but in
so hard when you're in it.
When you're in it, but when you're in it, that's where you have to recognize, I need grace.
Yeah.
And who's going to give you grace other than yourself?
Absolutely. Now tell me about your relationship with your husband. I know this was started much earlier, but is it something that you talked to him about while you're dating, or is it something?
No, because when we were dating, I mean, yes, I would always be like, oh, my hair,
Right.
He would always see hair everywhere, but he didn't know, and I really didn't know, even though I knew, but I didn't really know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know.
Of course.
But when it started getting bad, my husband, there was many times he would have to get me off the shower floor with the water running. He would have to take me out. And I would just be hyperventilating, that snotty, like shoulder shaking cry.
Like
yeah. And no matter what he said, it didn't matter, because the relationship was with me. But I'm so grateful for his support and my friends' support, and the support of a coach that I had to hire, because I live and breathe the skills that I teach my clients.
Right.
But I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And that was okay. Sometimes you have to be, the greatest thing that I learned was it's okay not to be okay. Just
Right.
don't give into it.
Right.
You can give into it for an hour, maybe a week.
Yeah, have a pity party.
Yes. I love a good pity party.
Me
I have to
too.
tell you. I really do. Sometimes I want to put a crown on and
All of my clients, we have a pity party.
I love a good pity party,
Yeah.
but I don't stay there.
No.
It's about owning.
It's coming out of it.
Yeah. It's the journey and it's a process.
And everything, Sherry's a journey, right? Like, I'm sure this is something that I'm sure other things have happened, and potholes, and it's just coming out. Yeah. It's coming out better. Like, even if your tire pops, you just don't keep driving. You go, you fix it. You have the tools in your car. So I know the coaching is very much about giving people tools based on your experience. How awesome is that? To just give them tools to be better and move forward. And we were talking about it's not over.
Right.
To kind of recognize.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. Because when I was looking in the mirror thinking, this is over. And my husband actually said to me, and a couple of my friends said this to me too, the first time I went out with my wig. And not only did I just go out, I went to a party.
Okay.
With like 30 girls. And my husband said to me when I
Brave.
came home,
Yep.
He goes, Shari, you were really brave tonight. And I just looked at her and I started crying. And I'm like, because I was not in it.
Yeah.
I was ready to expose that part. And he was like, you were so brave. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize that about me.
Well, now you know.
But all people are brave.
Yes, they are. All people are brave. It's so nice with your coaching. I know you're opening people's eyes to that. Now, so you mentioned these online groups. Is it, how would someone find that if someone is struggling or
with hair loss?
With hair loss.
Yes, there's so many different groups out there. And when I found some Instagram pages, I'm like, oh my God, they're speaking
You're not
to
alone.
me. I'm not alone. And that's the biggest thing. You think you're alone in the depths of despair, but you're not.
Community.
There is always community.
Yeah.
But if you look in the mirror, and I always teach my clients this, if you look in the mirror and you look in your left eye, because your left eye goes right to your heart. If you look in your left eye, you're not alone. And then you say, something positive, it's okay not to be okay. And that was my mantra for probably a year. I would just look at my left eye and I'm like, it's okay not to be okay. I'm not okay.
That is an amazing mantra.
But knowing that I was doing it to be okay.
Right.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned it earlier, was there things that your friends were saying as far as advice? Because I'm sure it's hard to give advice to someone that hasn't gone through
Everybody has advice.
What were people saying?
Like, did you try
right,
this
right.
oil?
Were you bothered by it?
Was I bothered by it? I wasn't bothered by it because they're offering their support. What would bother me is a dismissal of it.
Yeah.
So you get the difference, right?
Like you're healthy, or you could see, or
right.
Kids
well, at least you have grandchildren, or at least at least you're okay. I thank you.
Yeah.
And that is important.
Yes.
But when you're in it, like when you're going through a divorce, not you personally, but if you're going through a divorce, you're not going to say it's okay. At least you have your health,
right?
Because you're still
say it,
feeling
yes, it's
sad
awful.
that you are maybe not.
Yeah.
Some people are going through divorce and they're like, finally.
Yeah.
So I'm literally speaking to the people who are feeling, or you're empty nesting, whatever it is. Well, at least you're close with your kids, or at least that they're
dismissive.
Local. Yes, and I don't even think people are intentionally dismissive. Some are.
I think people don't know what to say
because it could make them nervous, right?
And some people say, I don't know what to say.
Correct.
Right? And it's okay to say, I don't know what to say. Or that must be awful.
Yeah.
That must be really
Yeah.
awful. There's so much power in that.
Yeah.
That must be really awful. We're getting our thing.
Okay.
Okay. Shari, did you journal? Did you?
I didn't journal.
You didn't journal.
I didn't journal.
Okay.
But I had really good support. I had, and I, and then as I started accepting, the key for anything is acceptance.
Yeah.
And as I started accepting it, that's when my confidence started going up. That's when, hi, baby.
Say hi.
Baby. See?
She likes you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really what I just allowed myself to process all the emotions. I named them.
Okay, let's hear.
I named the emotions, like, sadness is here today.
Right.
Rage.
I bet.
Rage came a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt.
But recognizing that
Correct,
you're feeling it.
And mad at myself, mad at God, mad at this, mad at that. But at the end of the day, it's just a process.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How does it help you in your coaching? Something like that.
Because people not all the time want a pep talk.
You're right.
People want to, or at least the some of my clients, they want to understand, they want to know that they can not be okay, but not being okay will move them into being okay.
Right.
And I talk to my clients about like balance. Like I always use the lawyer scale. Like, how can you know self-love if you've never experienced your self-hate?
Yeah.
Right. So, and it's not like, oh, I don't feel it. I can't feel it, because it's going to bop you in the nose.
Right.
So I think that that's what was happening with me. I had to learn to accept, oh yeah, I have self-loathing moments. And you know what? When I do, give myself a little
grace and kiss.
Right. A grace and a kiss. Mm-hmm. And then it just moves you, because emotions are energy, and energy is always moving and always flowing.
That's a beautiful lesson. I think it's a beautiful lesson. I think it's an important lesson.
Yeah.
So here we are. I guess you still have shit days, right? Where's the balance now with you now? I
don't have shit days. Like my husband said to me this morning, you do go out more without your wig than you do. And I'm like, yeah.
You're more comfortable.
I just say wig life. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And this is another big lesson that I think is so important. It's not, people think sometimes that if you go through something, you're going to heal it and then you're over it.
Right.
So, there are some bad days, but they're not the same kind of days that they were. Sometimes I'm just like, wig life, but I don't love it.
Right.
Like I still kind of would prefer.
Yeah.
If I had my hair, but I don't. Yeah. So I think the key thing, biggest takeaway I would love somebody to take away today is the importance of acceptance.
Yeah.
And then knowing that it's okay, and that you're going to have those moments. Acceptance is key.
Yeah, it's a learned thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think you just say, well, I'm going to accept this right now.
No, and sometimes it's going to come back up. And, when people say, oh, I thought I healed that and it's still here. No, it's a new layer.
It's a new layer.
It's a new layer.
Or you put it to sleep for a little bit. Mm-hmm. It creeps up.
Yeah.
We're all human.
Right.
And the world is crazy. And we're just, that is just the world that we live in. So feel it. Mm-hmm. Feel it. Okay. So I love your advice. We got through it. Okay. Yes. So now here we are. Is there something that's next for you? I know you're doing the grandparent thing. You're doing your coaching. You're amazing. Aww. Is there something next for you?
I would love to do group coaching.
Okay.
That's my next thing.
Yes.
I really love to support people, and it's a real privilege, to watch somebody make peace with themselves.
Yes.
Because I know for me, when I made peace, I still don't love it. You're still not going to like something about yourself.
Yeah.
But if you love yourself, you're going to like yourself through the not loving something of
It's
yourself.
an
I know I
inside
just
job.
spoke in like a puzzle, but I hope you can understand what I meant.
get it. It's an
like love
inside
yourself
job.
when you don't, and
Yeah.
like yourself when you don't. But
Or
it's so
find things to
important.
love about
Yeah.
yourself. Because
Yeah.
like it's people just are focusing on different things. So it's nice to have that sort of come from the inside.
Yeah. You
strength.
don't need to beat yourself up. But people do. I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your friends were there, and you mentioned your husband was amazing. Who were the people that you went to when you needed a little zhuzh the most?
I would say Karen.
Okay. She is amazing.
She is amazing. Yes. I would say my friend Michelle and Allison.
Okay.
They're not here. Right. My childhood friends. Mm-hmm. And family.
You know your people.
Yeah. It's important. Just have a small community.
Yes. There's so much power in that. Mm-hmm. So much power in that. Mm-hmm. No, I think you're amazing.
No, I think
and I know that
and
you are helping so many.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you coming and sharing.
Yeah, because when you look in the mirror, isn't it so much nicer to look at yourself and go, you know what? I may not love everything, but you're good.
So nice.
You're good.
So nice, and you're spreading that, and you're sharing that, and going back to what you said, a lot of people are not alone. No. It happened to you. It happened to someone. It's going to happen to people. So acceptance, like you said, I love that. And then having the tools, and then learning to live with it. Is not loving
the
it,
most
like
liberating thing you can do for yourself.
Yeah,
is acceptance of anything. The divorce, the hair loss, the
menopause.
Like menopause. Like, what is going on in our bodies?
I don't know. It's a hot mess.
It's a hot mess to our bodies. But it's still a blessing. Whatever it is, acceptance is the most liberating emotion you can have.
I agree.
I stand by that.
I stand by that with you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you learned something, and I know that you did share these inspiring words with someone else, I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. And thank you to Shari Coltune.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
For joining us and letting my dog hang out with you.
Oh, this is the best.
So we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining us. Bye.